Lovely to be with you again today. We are looking at chapter 49 of Isaiah. When I first looked at this chapter, my first thought was, gosh, it's long. So I'm not going to read you the whole thing, but I really do commend to you that you read it. I know it is quite long, but do read it because it is full of promises. And that's the little thought I want to touch on today. This passage is full of God promising good things for his people. He is promising comfort. He is promising restoration. He is promising that the difficult times they are having will come to an end. And he is promising that in the future, things will be very, very different. I don't know about you, but I am queen of saying that I will do something and then not doing it. Now, there's a couple of reasons I don't do it. The first reason is mainly I forget. I've got a memory like a sieve. So I absolutely mean it when I say it, but it just flies out of my head. Another thing that happens is that actually I've over-promised. I've over-committed myself. I'll do this, but I've said that to 20 different people, and so it's not possible for me to do all the things I've said. And the third reason that I do this is because I'm not really seeing the big picture around me. And so I will say I will do something, and actually what I should say is, why don't you go and talk to that person and they'll do it instead. I get very sort of, I must do, and I forget to look at the bigger picture and what else is available out there. Now, God does none of these things, so God never forgets. It never goes up in one ear and out the other with God. If he has said he will do something, he will do it. He may not do it that minute, but he will do it. Secondly, with God is he never overcommits. He never says he will do something if it isn't doable, or if he doesn't intend to do it. Now, the amazing thing, of course, is because he can't overcommit, because he is God. He has so much more capacity than us, and he can do everything. Nothing is impossible for God, so he cannot overcommit. That it isn't a thing. And thirdly, he is king of the big picture. So when he is talking in this passage from Isaiah about the things that he is going to do, he knows that they're going to be done at the right time, in the right order. He knows when they should happen, when they shouldn't happen. He's in charge of it all. He's got the big picture. And so it's never going to be a problem for him to keep his promises. And there are so many in this passage, or just in the one chapter, so many promises. I just want to pick out a couple. And so firstly, verse 16, it says, "See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are ever before me." So what it's saying there is, I can't forget you. I make these promises and I can't forget you. You are carved on the palm of my hand. It's unforgettable. I'm not going to let you down. He compares himself to a mother. Can a mother forget the baby at her breast and have no compassion on the child she is born? Though she may forget, I will not forget you. And that's a promise right there in itself. I will not forget you. So in these times of uncertainty, in these times of difficulty, in whatever's happening in your life, as well as things that are happening nationally and internationally, We have God's word, literally, that he will not forget us, that we are written on the palm of his hands. And he tells us in verse 13, shout for joy, O heavens, rejoice, O earth, burst into song, O mountains, for the Lord comforts his people and will have compassion on his afflicted ones. He will have compassion. He will comfort us. Every promise in this chapter, he will and has kept. And so, 2 challenges for you. Firstly, whatever situation you're facing, talk to God about it and remind yourself of his promises to you. Maybe write them on a piece of paper and stick them on a mirror so you can read them in the morning. You know, God keeps his promises, so learn his promises and pray to God that he will, that in those situations that you need that particular promise, that will be something that he will help you with. And my second challenge is, be careful today and the next few days about what you say you will do or what you say you won't do. Make sure that if you're saying something, that you mean it and you can do it. Because it is important for us to be people of our word in the same way that God is a God of his word. Have a great day.